we are back.
For more words and word vomit and blah, 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 blah.
Yes, exactly that.
Yeah.
So I mentioned my grandmother and I mentioned stuffing before previously.
Yeah.
And,
I still remember spending that one night at your grandma's house.
oh, yeah. Yeah.
So-
no, I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about.
You've heard this story, but they haven't.
What did I say?
We went there at night. I went to spend the night. I can't remember what it was for.
It was in high school and we were just having a party.
It was high school and we were just having a party and we got to use her pool. I don't even remember who all was there other than you. It was you and a couple other people.
Yeah. Don't hit me.
I think maybe your sisters might have been there too.
Most of the time.
I think Ashley was
Most
there.
likely they were. Yeah.
But yeah, I just remember going in there and I opened the fridge and there was
Oh, yeah.
condiment packets.
My
covered
grandparents
in the
are
sides.
frugal in the way where it's detrimental. Yeah.
Opening the fridge and like there's food
Oops.
packets like stuff inside. It was like a hoarder's.
It's a hoarder's dream in
Yeah.
her. Well, because she's frugal to the point of like, oh, if we save this, we save 0.0007 of a cent. And it's like, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's how you get rich, Chris. It's like, all right, thanks, Grandma. Like,
And
she
it's
means well, but like,
that's
not a logical thing.
Like there was like moldy
anymore.
food in there. I was like, when's the last time they cleaned this? And then I looked at the rest
Well,
of the
I
house
will
and
say this, Sam.
Yeah.
You've left moldy food in the fridge
Yeah,
too.
I have.
So that's not a valid
No,
concern.
it's not super, but I try and keep
Fucking
it
bastard.
somewhat.
I've thrown out more than I've thrown out more of your food than I've thrown out more of my food. Now
forget,
that may also say something against me.
As soon as I learn that it's moldy, I throw it away.
Yeah. I have this. Sam's rooming with us, so as soon as I have this rule with people who have food in the fridge, if it's moldy,
Throw it
you don't
away.
get a say. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's going in the garbage.
I do the same thing
Sorry.
with other people. Yeah, I try not to buy that food again if it goes moldy, but occasionally, yeah, it happens.
Yeah. No, I get
If
it.
it's something molds like twice in a row, I'm like, you know what? I don't deserve to buy this anymore because I don't.
That's a very Catholic way to look about it.
like salami. This was the second time I bought.
How do you get salami to go moldy, Sam?
I don't know.
Wait, you had moldy salami?
It went bad really fast. Like, I only had it for like a week. I don't know.
Oh, that's okay. That's a tainted product right there.
Yeah, I had it happen twice. So I'm like, you know what? I don't deserve salami anymore because I don't finish it.
No.
Yeah.
Salami is like a dried cured meat product.
You would think. I think I bought
It's
like
supposed to last not forever, but essentially
one
forever.
I got twice in a row, same company, like fucking moldy salami. So I don't.
Do you know what company it is? It's the same normal salami company, right?
Yeah.
Like most of them are the salami
It was
company
like the
that we know
decent
of.
size, like family pack ones, and before, like I would have it for a long ass time, and nothing would happen.
Yeah.
Nothing would go wrong. Last 2 times I bought this one, maybe it was because it's like less sodium in it, but it just went bad quicker.
I mean, because salami doesn't even need to be fucking refrigerated. Like
No.
good salami
I'm
doesn't
trying
need
to
to
think
be
of what foods
refrigerated.
of mine that have gone moldy.
And mostly like leftovers.
Yeah, the problem, like, so the reason why that happens, majority of the time is I'll forget it's there because Jen will put a bunch of stuff in the fridge and
Blame Jen. Blame Jen.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame Jen.
That you forgot that you cooked something for you and only
Yes.
you.
But it'll get pushed to the back and be like, oh, that's Jen's. And then I realize after I open, I'm like, oh, those beans were mine. What? And it's just moldy. I'm like, I'm gonna clean this.
That says more about you than anything.
It says
Sam.
way more about me than it does.
Don't hit me! Don't hit me! Don't hit me! Ah, you fucker!
A lot of times, like, oh, that was hers, and then I'll realize, oh no, it wasn't. That was mine.
Most of the leftover food is yours in the fridge.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't leave food in the fridge.
Yeah.
Not because I'm above it. It's just I eat a lot. So.
Yeah. Well, there's also 2 of you, so when you guys make a meal, you go through.
When Jen makes a meal, typically it's for 2 people.
Yeah, I make my meal and I make it for me for the week.
Yeah. So generally, if something's in there, it's because it's yours.
Yeah, and typically I do finish it. I finish more than I don't, but occasionally things will get left in there and I'll forget that I made it. And yeah, it does go moldy.
But what I was saying previously was that
You'll never
my
have
favorite,
to worry about bread going moldy though, because that shit's gone.
Dude, I've been surprised at the little amount of bread that goes through we go through a ton of bread. It's probably 8 loaves a month.
Yeah.
Jen loves bread, and I'm particularly fond of bread as well.
I like sourdough bread because it has enough, especially the kind that I get, it lasts a long time. So I get a loaf. I go through maybe like 2 of those a month because I basically have sandwiches for lunch. That's fine.
Yeah. Anyway,
Continue.
my big deal with talking about sides for Thanksgiving and stuff was that I love stuffing. You and I talked about stuffing
I'm stuck on
multiple times.
I'm stuck on moldy food now. I'm trying to think.
No. This kind of goes into it too.
Okay.
I've enjoyed stuffing all my life, and I've never had a stuffing that I didn't like, whether it's turkey or chicken, or sorry, she parried my move, so I got a little.
I'm trying to suck in this coffee's fumes because I can't drink it because it's too hot.
That's when you put ice in it,
I
Bucko.
put a piece of ice and it's still too warm.
Oh well.
So I'm just sitting here
You're just like
waiting.
me. You got a baby tongue.
I'm watching it. I'm like, I don't want to burn my tongue. I don't want to burn my tongue. I don't want to burn my tongue.
The one time I didn't like stuffing is when my grandma made it, and bless her soul, she really tried, but she put all the entrails in there. I didn't know that until after. Like, not that it would have made my decision different, but what I'm saying is, my decision to not eat it, I was like, what is wrong with the stuffing? It doesn't even smell good. Like, what is wrong with this? Like, usually stuffing is amazing. It's bread and spices, and it's moist, and it tastes like meat, but it's delicious. Like, what is this? And I eat it, and I'm like, oh, I don't like it, and it was green. No, she homemade this.
Yeah.
Turns out, she put all the internal organs in it, of a turkey, which is traditional for some stuffings.
Yeah,
and it's traditional for her. But boy, howdy, was I like, no. And I tried it before I found that out. So you can't even be like, you just had the little kid syndrome of like not liking something. Fuck you, Hornet. Thank you. I knew she was close, so I
Kind of cheesed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She put evidently like all the giblets, the neck, and like all the stuff that comes packed.
Yeah.
Plus, like, it was like a full butcher turkey. It's not like when you go get a turkey at like Safeway or Kroger's or something. It's got the neck, and that's it.
No, they
this
clean that
had
stuff
like
out. Safeway doesn't like have the inside.
this had like heart, liver. Like, I'm not entirely sure of all the pieces, but like evidently there was a bag. And not like, no, Safeway bag. Like, she went to a butcher and got this actual turkey. And, yeah, it had more than just the neck in it, guys.
Yeah.
And she used all of it to be the base of the stuffing. Ow, fucker. And, it turned the stuffing green. And you're like, Chris, you're exaggerating. No, it was legitimately like olive green.
I'm on my stomach. Sorry, flipping and turning.
And nobody ate it.
Just
nobody. Sam, we had 30-something people at that fucking party. Nobody ate it.
Everyone's like, nope.
You know the 2-gallon Glad bag type shit?
Yeah.
That fucking like the big boy bags, like the freezer bags?
Yes.
We had 3 of those. At the end of Thanksgiving, of 30 people eating.
Wow.
That's how much was eaten. So you're like, wait, 3? That's way more than you should have for a Thanksgiving feast. Yeah, I know, and that's what was left over. That's less than what was currently like served to us.
Jeez.
I don't know how she made that much fucking stuffing.
I don't know. That's crazy.
But I will remember that to this day because the dog didn't even want to eat it.
Wow.
And we had 3 Chihuahua fox terriers, hungry little bastards, and they didn't even want to fucking eat it.
That's pretty bad.
So, the kitchen it smelled like, not bile, because bile's acidic, like, but it tasted like, it smelled like poop more than anything. You get that warm, like, it's not sweet, but you get that warm, like, must?
Yeah.
Or like cologne-y, like.
I'm already throwing up on this.
That's what it was, and it's so visceral. And dude, this was. I think it was like 6 at this time. I'm trying not to die here.
I'm trying not to throw up.
Yeah, don't die. This was probably like 20 years ago, and I still remember it like this. And you're like, oh, Chris, that's just confirmation bias. You're just remembering that way because of your own memories that revalidate themselves. No, I asked my sister, I asked my dad, I asked my stepmom. They all are like, oh no, it was terrible. Nobody ate it. And I'm like, oh my God. You're right. Everyone remembers that year when Grandma made fucking stuffing.
I like that the watcher in the background follows you as you move.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh?
That's a nice little touch.
Okay. It's a yeah.
It's a little touch of a
I do
animation.
like that. They have a lot of good parallaxing. So I think the fact that they set it on a different little like follow path or a travel path.
It's a nice little touch. So you don't have to add.
I appreciate that.
You could just have it stand up, but the animators are like, nah, we're gonna make this guy's head turn because it's not too much extra work.
Didn't realize it was that high.
Because his body doesn't turn; it's just his head, I believe.
Yeah, it's just his head. But they do have like 8 frames of animation for turning styles. Don't disappear.
That one's probably like
1, 2, 3.
That's
1, 2.
Yeah, it's either 2 or 3.
So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I think it's 3 both ways from when he goes from one side to another.
Well, you just reverse it. So like it's only 2 frames, 3 frames for him to turn his head, I think.
Really? Okay. Oh, you're talking about mirroring the left and right image based
Yeah,
off.
you just mirror it.
Yeah. So 1 and 3
And
are
they
the
just-
same image. Is that what you're saying?
And they just
okay.
change like the shadow. They just make sure that the shadows stay consistent, but
fuck is she?
the drawing is the same.
Yeah.
If it isn't, I would be surprised because why would you do that extra work?
It's
when you
probably
just reverse
really only one image, but they changed the angle.
Well, they also make sure the shadow stays consistent, so that is the only thing that doesn't change. Because like it's got a fatter highlight on the left side.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Versus
It's
a
a
thinner-
different layer. Different layer, and then they
not
cut and crop.
Yeah, exactly. They just change. They just make sure the coloring is a little bit. They just change the shadows. Like all the base and flat colors are the same, and they just make sure that the shadow is.
I didn't know she was gonna disappear there.
Because if you were to reverse it like that, even though it's a symmetrical, it's a symmetrical.
Yeah, the shadow
design.
would change.
The shadow would
Or
change.
the
too.
shine would change too.
Yeah, it would look different. So they have
I
to
get
make
what
sure
you're
that's
saying.
maintained.
Fuck. I always
Got
so
this
much.
guy.
I do, but like, it's you have no margin for error because he does 2 damage each time
Part
he
of it
hits.
is we've been gone from this game for so long now. I
Yeah.
think if we just start getting if we
like
just start
that?
getting the groove of it again, and we just kind of keep on going at it, we
He
should-
doesn't even have much health.
No.
Yeah.
It's just about us getting in the groove, and then eventually, once we unlock the Radiance, then we can at least practice that.
Yeah.
Just give some, and in some ways at least show like, okay, we beat the final boss, the hardest boss in the game, or whatever you guys consider the hardest boss.
Oh, well, definitely, like, when we get to the Radiance, or... I mean, because Pure Vessel was there, so maybe they're gonna name her something different. Pure
Yeah.
Radiance or some shit?
Pure Radiance or
I
something.
don't know. We'll obviously beat her consistently off camera before we try and beat her in the Pantheon, because beating her in the Pantheon is an altogether different fucking thing.
It is an all-together thing.
But I feel very satisfied with what we've done in this game.
Oh, I do
I'm gonna
too.
get healed here.
This game has exceeded my expectations. in
Oh,
so
yeah.
many ways.
All my praise for this fucking game, dude.
Yeah.
Oops, I didn't charge that one long enough.
It's
don't
a
hit
good
me,
guy.
don't hit me, don't hit me, fuck you guy. You know, someone created a fan art where I'm the Dung Defender.
I believe it.
Yeah, and you're the Mantis Lords. And I can't remember what Mike is. I'm gonna heal here. Yeah, I'm good.
I
I'm
don't know
good
what
based
Mike
off of
is.
this angle.
Has Mike watched any of these episodes?
No, I don't think so. Mike actually really wanted to play Hollow Knight, but then when he watched that we were playing it, he was like, oh, well, like, my personal time, I only have so much time to spend, like, I'm just gonna live vicariously through some of your stuff, like, I won't be able to watch all of it.
That's how I feel about Shovel Knight.
That's how I feel about a lot of it. You know what, it's also funny, because, like, Shovel Knight, the original time when Mike and I played it, didn't pull in a huge viewership. And then Plague Knight didn't pull in a huge viewership. I do blame part of that on me. Just die, fucker! Because of my dislike for Plague Knight's
Yeah.
mechanics.
Makes it harder to watch.
Yeah. But I almost don't know if like Shovel Knight in the DLC, as much as it's been requested, is really a viable source for views and like entertaining audience.
Yeah, I don't know if
Wait,
enough of our
wait.
fan base likes Shovel
Wait,
Knight.
where's my
I think
where's
Shovel
my
Knight
third
looks-
lifeblood?
Ah,
Wait, where's my third lifeblood?
it might be glitched again.
No, don't glitch, because the glitch means it doesn't go through. And then it distracts me.
Well, you're gonna have to.
It is glitched! Fuck, it's behind that fucking extra life right there.
Yeah, there it is.
I hate that. That means I got cheated.
Well,
the part that matters.
You still have it?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't. No, it doesn't count as far as I remember.
Oh, I don't know.
No, it's been a while. But
You got the Tyrant.
yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm gonna waste them all on Tyrant anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's not.
I guess it doesn't
It's
fucking
not a big deal.
Yeah, it's not. I'm giving it too much fucking. I haven't played against Tyrant in forever. I'm gonna lose them all against the Tyrant
I
anyway.
did notice though for a while back to moldy food that
Oh, yeah.
I had been doing it consistently. I was like, I need to stop buying certain things. So I've tried to make a
I find it weird that you say certain things.
conscious effort not to buy certain
Because if
things.
you're unconsciously not eating certain things, what does consciously not buying certain things have to do with it?
Well, because I know that the foods that go moldy. So like the problem is like I want new things. I know that I like this, but when I buy it in this amount, I don't eat it fast enough because I want to eat other things.
Yeah. Well, because most things are built to be family fed.
I try
family fed.
like potatoes. I don't have to worry about those typically going bad.
Potatoes last a while.
You can put
I
potatoes.
forgot that he makes
you can put
waves.
potatoes in the fridge and they'll last.
Really?
Yeah, because it prevents them from being oxidized and stuff of that nature.
Well, I mean, the fridge doesn't stop them from being oxidized.
So like the light affects it or something.
Oh, okay.
Like that.
So
Same
like a
bananas.
photosynthetic type thing.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
A lot of fruits get more preserved.
Damn
and
it.
they'll lose a little bit of their flavor, but they'll last a bit longer. And just knowing, like, this is like.
Wait, I still have a lifeblood.
Like I like apples.
What's
right?
that?
I don't know. So I enjoy apples, but I know that if I buy the pack of apples, I'm not going to finish all of them.
Yeah.
So they'll go bad.
Apples last forever, though, dude.
They don't.
Apples last like a month.
Yeah, maybe, but
Why do I still have a lifeblood?
once they turn mushy, I just don't like them anymore.
No, yeah, there's a definite consistency change.
Yeah, when the consistency changes, like bananas with consistency. I only like bananas to a certain degree.
Great. Yeah.
But I know, like with the salami and other things that I know, I try and buy things that not have a lot of preservatives, but I know that are gonna last a while.
The salami has all preservatives,
You
isn't
would
it?
think. Yeah.
Isn't it? It's salt preservative, right?
Yeah, I would think, but the ones I've been buying, apparently, maybe I need to get different salami. I don't know.
Isn't salami filled with nitrates and salt?
Yeah, I think the ones I've been buying is less sodium, so it's better for you.
But isn't that how you make salami?
Yeah,
You
but
dry age and
because-
salt it?
Yeah, because it's like 50% less or something like that.
Okay.
So, and I think that's why it's.
But it's still probably like an exorbitant amount
Yeah,
less.
which is why like it went from like 800 milligrams to like
Why do I still have a fucking lifeblood?
500 milligrams or something like that.
This is different than the usual. God damn it.
yeah.
Fuck me.
Just
man.
pretend you don't have the lifeblood.
Yeah, I'm just so distracted by it.
Nice.
we go. Yeah,
I don't know why the salami bad, because you're right. Like I've had salami before and it's never gone bad with the last two packages.
It's
I bought.
dried, so it's made to be
Yeah.
preserved. And then isn't it filled with nitrates and filled with fuck you, Markoth?
It's why I buy a lot of frozen stuff.
Yeah.
It's why I buy a lot of frozen vegetables. It's why I buy frozen fruit, because I know it's not going
This
to go
isn't the
bad.
run. Ugh. Yeah, sorry.
Like frozen vegetables, I never have to worry. Like I can have that shit in there forever, and I don't have to worry about it going bad.
Fuck.
Just like pause it for a second.
No, I'm just so
I think
out
if
of
you pause
practice.
and give yourself a breather for a second.
Right above a nail.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait a second and just like collect your thoughts.
I'm gonna hold on. I need to unpause it to get away from this fucking
Yeah.
nail. I'm still gonna probably hit it. Okay, hold on. Now I have a spot. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying.
Just just think, give yourself a breather moment, because I think you're so tensed up right now. You're gonna make a mistake, and then you are gonna ruin the run.
I am gonna ruin the run because I
Yeah.
need to heal and I have
Well,
no soul.
let's take a break really quick,
Real quick, okay.
and then we'll come back next time and we'll see how you do against Markoth.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, let's make it real quick though, because I don't want
Yeah.
to get rusty.
No,
in
it's
the
gonna
middle
be
of
real
Markoth.
quick.
Okay. All right, I'll trust you. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Beep bop boop.
Gotta leave the folks on a cliffhanger. keep them guessing. Keep them wondering, like, is he gonna make it?
It's Markoth, man. They know what's gonna happen.
Will Chris and Sam survive the train ride as it goes off the cliff? Find out next time on Rocky and Bullwinkle. Same time, same channel, same
or
everything.
10 more minutes.
Yeah.
Isn't that Rocky Bullwinkle thing where they make the alternate title too?
Yeah.